I keep thinking you'll come on back to me.
So welcome back to the Generally Dysfunctional podcast. I'm your host, Nkosi. With me I've got the homies Ken, Mariba, and Darren. How y'all niggas doing? How y'all fellas doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm worried. I'm worried for my brothers. Some people have some children they didn't talk about, but that's our next story.
Call
Anyway.
names. Don't say some people. Call names.
I ain't gonna know names. I ain't gonna know names. I have no shots.
I
have
am
no
fine. I just spiked my iced tea, so I am fine.
You make your own icy this time out, or you still drinking the Lipton?
4 C's life iced tea, bro. 4 C's iced.
4 C's, I know
Like
that brand.
that
Check
you
it
want
out.
that come in the big can.
There are plenty of them that's coming in a big can. Arizona, all of them is coming in a big can.
Who gives a fuck? It has Hennessy in it. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll
so you
say
get
that,
mad
Ken.
at it, so.
You can. I got a bottle of punch in. My mom sneaking a bottle of punch in here.
Wood?
She sneaking it. Normally they confiscate it now. So she sneak a small bottle of punch in.
in.
No, I don't ask questions. I just accept gifts.
Or you know what you could do too? You could buy it in duty free and come with it. Same thing.
Last time she said they confiscated. I don't know what, but last 2 times she tried to bring up they confiscated.
If you buy it in duty free, you can go through the airport with it. If you buy it before you reach in the airport and put it in your bag, they will take it out your bag.
Alright, we'll see. I'll tell you about that next time. I'll send some money for that. But Ken, 75%. Let's burn some lungs.
With some what? Man, that thing will give you Ken, that thing will give you some hair on your back. If you didn't have it, you'll have it after.
Oh, wait, you've never had punch gun?
No, you never had punching.
Oh, boy. Went
Get
for a
the
wild
house
ride.
Did drink it at home. Please drink it at home.
Yeah. Get the house. I ain't going through that. There's no pre-drinking to go out.
Mariba, since you didn't drink, since you haven't drank it in a long time, please drink it somewhere. Where if you're staying by Ken, drink it there.
Yeah, of course.
Stay there.
Of course. Of course.
Why are you letting these niggas be so comfortable, dog? Drink that shit in the street.
Are you fucking mad?
Turn up, dog.
Nah,
Turn up.
Ignore these individuals, Ken. No, not happening. We drink at the house.
Yeah, turn up, dog. White Oak and punching and GTC, man.
invite 2 girls over. Have fun.
I don't know if you all know what GTC is. Good time cocktails.
Nah, I know that one.
Don't make no cocktail
Yeah.
with no punch. Don't be stupid.
No. The cocktail has alcohol in it, and you add the punch. And you know, there's something called punchy punch. It's actually a drink you can buy that has punching in it.
Okay.
Or punch
What?
that creme.
Premix.
Punch that creme.
Yeah, it's a
Punch
premix. No, not puncher creme. It's not puncher
Punch
creme.
is good. I can lick punch and still go out and vibes. But punching by itself or punching with whatever chase? Nah.
Punching will fuck you up.
I know. I literally tell mom to bring it up to give it to the boys and see who's the last man standing.
That how much bottle? A big bottle, a small
Nah,
bottle.
I got a small one though.
Wait,
Small
except
bottle,
50
remain
or-
standing.
Yeah, I think so.
Ah,
No,
yeah,
that
man.
is
All
the
you
big
could be
bottle.
fine,
That
man.
big bottle. The 750, the big bottle.
No.
Oh.
The PQ.
The nip.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the
Yeah.
half.
Yes.
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 Oh, all you could be fine, man. Man, drinking that easy
Nah.
normal.
No. The last time I invite when I was younger and some boys come to drink punch and people was throwing up and stuff. Outside the house though.
Yeah, that's when
Outside the
I was
house.
younger.
Now you're older. Now the throw up will be different color.
I suppose there's that.
Anyways, yeah, that's something to look forward to, Ken. When next we pass through, we go drink some punch. Yeah.
Wait, this is episode
Stop the gen. God damn it.
I should have told mom to bring up that. God damn it. I lapsed it. That was me. I lapsed.
small. Order off Amazon, man.
They do the CMOS and all.
Did I see
They
what?
only have the vanilla.
Okay.
Can I
Man.
find you only get you think to buff you up to lick down all the girls in London? You know? Well, continue then, Nigo, please.
I know. I'm getting some tension. I don't know. I feel like I want to knock you out now.
Nah,
Knock
we
me out. He might leave some ways to some girls when I reach up you and nothing for us.
But this is episode 23.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
On the ball today, boy. On the ball. Shout out to all listeners, all the Spotify listenership, Apple listenership, YouTube viewership, everybody who listens from the UK, from Trinidad, from Kuwait, from Saudi. Apparently, we have people who listen in there. Go figure. It has some Trinidadians over in Saudi who listen to us, some Americans over there. in Saudi also who listen to us on the base and stuff. So shout out to you guys. Thanks for listening. Remember to hit that like button, hit that follow button, subscribe, whatever it is, gonna pop up on the screen somewhere if you're looking at it on YouTube. If you're on one of those other shits, hit that heart. Fuck with us, man. Today we have we have a couple topics for you guys. We have some police brutality, unfortunately.
Yay.
We have some Batman stories. We have some vegans being vegans. So let's jump right into the first one. And we're gonna start with this sad shit just to get it out of the way. Cause it's sad and it's enraging and it's all very very dark subjects. Apparently, in Phoenix there was a confrontation with some police officers. A little girl of 4 years old, unfortunately, picked up a Barbie doll off of the shelves of one of those stores, a toy store or something. Her mom didn't realize, and she took it out to the store. The store owners seemed to have called the police, and when the police and they showed up, there was an altercation. Now, this being a black family, a pregnant woman who has a baby in her arms, and a man who were accosted by these police officers. They rolled up on them and started shouting all sorts of expletives, pointed the gun directly at them without even asking a question. They bum rushed the woman and shouting at her to put down a child and put down the baby, and she's trying to explain, hey, I can't do that because this child can't walk, this child is sick or whatever. They were trying to pull her out of the vehicle and threatening to take their lives, threatening to kill them. And I mean, in 2019, it is not like this is something new. It is not like this is something that we've never seen before. We've been seeing it for the last, 5-6 years or so. And I say seeing it because it has been happening and we just have not been seeing it because it was not being recorded previously. Or at least when it was recorded, it was not getting as much traction as it did now. We are seeing these things more and more, but they've been happening in the past quite frequently. All the way back to Emmett Till, all the way back to the slavery days, if you want to go that far back. This kind of stuff has been happening. The law enforcement has been taking advantage of the black man, the black woman, the black child. This confrontation with the police in Phoenix, it definitely struck a nerve with the black community all over the world. Because it hits, women, it hits kids, it hits men who are trying to protect their families. What do you guys have to say about it? I mean, I know you guys saw it. I know you guys saw the videos and the articles and whatnot. What do you guys take on it?
Somebody go first before me because I don't want nobody to go after me right about.
Yeah, it's an all-round trash situation, but it's not a foreign situation. We've been in this position before, where people are going about their stuff and about their day, and the police find you, pick you, and essentially make you their victim in this case. So I'm not really surprised by it. I am glad that Jay-Z stepped out to help with the situation, because like these days no one really protects you against it. No one really helps you with it. It's just it's all said and done, and the police walks away, gets paid for the rest of the year, and that's that. But if anything bad happened, or anything, I say bad, but anything worse happened, if it went too far, no one would be seeing any sort of reparation for what just happened. So I'm glad Jay-Z's out there protecting the people from a legal standpoint, at least, because I don't think he could have stopped it, but he can definitely help with what happens in the aftermath.
You know what? I have like two questions, because I'm thinking, what did the store owner did to call the police that the police had to run up on them like that? Because as the store owner said, a child stole a dolly. There is no reason to run up on people with guns drawn.
Yeah.
There is literally, if someone called me, I stole a dolly, you woke up and just knock on the window, like, can I speak to you something? But the way how they run up, I'm thinking they robbed the fucking store with a gunpoint. That's what I'm thinking. If you run up with a gun, get out the fucking car. I'm thinking, what is these people done? And if it's over a fucking dolly, and he pointed a gun at a woman with a child and stuff, and tell her, put it down, like, yo, you pointed a gun at my baby, and then you grab it and tell him, her man bawling, follow orders. He's like, I am listening to what you said. You must shut the fuck up. Like, what? Okay, then. What am I supposed to do? I'm watching you point a gun at my girl and a baby, and I'm supposed to just be silent? What the heck? That's some. Wow. So I want to know. I want to hear that phone call to the police. I really want to hear that phone call for them to really run up on these people like that, because that's excessive. Over Barbie. I'm sorry, Barbies are not worth that much. That's excessive. I'm truly happy Jay-Z stepped up, and I really hope they sue them for clothes.
Let's hold up on the Jay-Z stuff because that's separate. Let's stay on the
Fuck cares about Jay-Z?
on the
Well,
on the
okay.
thing.
But even then, I hope they sue for fuckloads. Like
Well,
literally.
this is the thing, right? This happened either on May 27th or May 29th, I believe. One of the two. This is a dolly. This is a doll, a Barbie from the dollar store. So, like I said, it's not worth $1 million. You know, it's not even worth $25. Let's say, however much Barbies go for. That being said, little girl did lift the doll from the dollar store, whatever. That's fine.
It's $1 then.
Right?
Okay.
That's fine. Okay, so you call the cops. And like I said, Mariba, there was no reason for the police to react like that, right? Normally, if this was a white family, it would have gone completely different. And I absolutely fucking dare anyone to argue that point with me. Because we know if it was a white family, it's not happening at all. If it is a dark-skinned Mexican family, you know it's happening. If it is an Indian family, an Arab family, a black family, it is happening. Italian, Spanish, you know, any sort of white European, any white American, it's not happening, right? We know this. The family, let me get their names. Their names here are Drayvon Ames and Leisha Harper. They're suing for $10 million. They're suing the city of Phoenix for $10 million. That is $2.5 million per family member. Apparently, one of the police officers injured their 1-year-old daughter. She was 1 year old, not 4 years old. Injured the 1-year-old daughter by pulling one of the child's arms while trying to get the child from the mother. Hold on. I had a lot of background music just now from one of the guys on the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go boss here though. I have free time today. Chat in about it.
But so continuing along, the officer injured the little girl by pulling her arm. And I mean, it's not like these officers used any sort of restraint. The only sort of restraint they use, I guess, is not pulling the trigger.
Yeah, that's what I hear so far.
The family was probably one twitch, one wrong move away from not being a family anymore, at least being a completely broken family. Right?
Yeah.
She couldn't put the child down because the child couldn't walk and the pavement was mad hot because it's fucking Phoenix. It's Arizona, right? The middle of the day. So
You know what, nigga? I bet if it's a white family, they'd be super understanding. Oh, you have a baby. Can you stand over there? You hold up. Oh, that's your kid? Okay, let the kid stand over there. Sir, can I talk to you over here?
it probably wouldn't have even been a fucking phone call. Probably wouldn't have even been a phone call.
Let's just say wrong is wrong, and there was a phone call. Let's just say that for the record. There's a phone call. I promise you. Oh, sir, can you step out? Sir, there's no get out the fuck. Do you actually see the video? I'll fucking get. I'm not fucking. I'm like, why are you getting so irate? Why didn't you just knock on the window? Then if she drives or speeding and go excessive. She's acting excessive. Knock on the window, mom. I need to talk to you. It's been reported. I think your daughter stole something. Can we talk to you? That's it. That is it.
And from what I remember, the officers they planned to do this because from the first article I think I read, it was said that they turned off their body cams, they turned off the dash cams. So it's like they were like, oh, we're gonna fuck some shit up and get away with it.
All they fought.
They pressed that.
All they
button,
fought.
turn that shit off.
Yeah.
They lost.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
lost immediately.
And I'm happy. You know what? This is, I guess, one of the biggest benefits of social media. Yeah, everyone sees it. Everyone sees it. So whatever bullshit they're gonna try and say, everyone saw it. So everyone knows the story. There's no two sides because we saw how you was acting and we saw how they was acting. So you can't say like, oh, they was resisting arrest and stuff. No, we saw the whole fucking shit. So I want to see what they're gonna try and pull off. Real talk. I want to hear some nonsense. But then again, like we said, it's not the first, second, or third time this kind of shit is happening. Will it be the last? Is the question. I don't think so, unfortunately.
Most likely not. What about you, Atlas? What is your take on the situation there?
I'm waiting till Ken go first. Ken.
You said a spot.
Oh,
Where were you?
Man. I guess I'm just.
I was sipping on this honey. Sorry. Alright. So for me, right, I watched this video about 10 times consecutively. That's straight. I find that that video was so disturbing because if you, from what I see in the video, the police officers ran up on the video, ran up on the car, and were yelling, "Get out the effing car! Put your hands up!" Whatever. You can't tell somebody put your hands up and get out the car. Come on, right? Secondly, the woman actively said that she cannot get out the car. The car doesn't open from the inside. I believe she said that. And they keep yelling at her, "Get out the car, get out the car, get out the car," pointing guns and say, "If you don't listen to us, we will shoot." There was no evidence of any weapons in that car for you to actively say you will shoot or shoot anyone, which immediately pissed me off. I find that alone is completely ridiculous. When the guy did come out the car, you're still pointing a gun at the mother holding her two kids, right? Telling her, put her hands up. You see her holding a kid, you tell her, put her hands up. Then you carry the guy to the other side. His legs done spread open, and you're telling him spread his legs. And he's telling you, "Okay, I'm complying." And you're telling him, "No, you're not complying." And the guy's legs is so spread anymore, and he'll be doing a split like he's in a gymnastics tournament or some kind of shit. Right? The wife came out and you're still yelling at her, and then you told her put down the child. She told you the child can't walk, so she's not putting the child down, and then you're grabbing the child. Why are you grabbing the child from the woman? Then the other officer had to intervene. Now, if y'all took off your body car and the body cam and the car cam while you was going there, that means it's either three things that was gonna happen. One, y'all was doing some illegal shit that y'all didn't want on record, or some dumb shit. Two, y'all was coming with that in mind to fuck up some shit. Or three, y'all was about to do something illegal or wrong to this family if people weren't there and recording, because the guy's recording and you telling the guy, "Hey, stop recording." Why?
If you do
Because
nothing
you know
wrong,
you're
why
doing
stop?
something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I find that whole situation was complete bullshit. And yeah, I agree. If this was a white family, it would have been handled very different.
Body cams would be on. Body cams would have been on. I need to take that off.
I very much think that they should sue the state, which they are doing apparently, get the money, and the state now should fire all these cops as a, to show how to put it. I don't really know what I'm trying to say right now, but
Example? Or should
yeah,
the
we
intolerance
should
of this
fire
kind of
them as,
behavior?
yeah, as an example. We do not tolerate this shit.
The only thing that's
Oh.
gonna happen is they go on administrative leave, they get paid while they're on leave, they get shuffled around to another branch in another state somewhere
And
where
then they
Yep.
come
they
back.
think they're not gonna give a lot of trouble or whatever,
And then they come
and they
back.
get and they're fine. They don't come back. No, they can't come back, but they just get shuffled around and they're still in the system, free to abuse somebody else somewhere.
Mhm.
It's
So-
pretty much guaranteed that if this wasn't being recorded, we would have
No,
never
no,
heard
no.
about it.
It got away with it.
It would have
I
just been
really
another
like it.
funeral. It would have literally
So-
just been another funeral.
My other thing about this is why it is we always seeing like police committing crimes and these kind of acts in America, and it's always focused towards black people or people who is not white. When there are black people living all over Europe in places that they claim that are racist, and you don't see these kinds of things. You
There's some
literally
out there,
don't
but you
see
don't see it as much. You don't see
It's
it as
nowhere,
much.
it's nowhere near on the
Near
level.
as much.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's there. It's just not on that
adamant.
level.
It's not as adamant as the United States, which
Yeah.
they now are claiming to go all over the world and fight for people's freedom. But yet black people in their own country are can't even feel free.
What freedom? are they
Not
fighting
even black
for?
people. There's anybody who isn't white.
I had a troubling thing because I'm thinking these people have to be married to some other sets of bigots and stuff. Because I'm thinking if these guys were married to proper upstanding citizens and stuff, imagine that. You see a video of your husband or whatever just bullying people, and you just come home and he comes home to you and you just look at him like, "Who the fuck are you?" So I guess it's inbred then, isn't it? You have to be like a close community where they just keep this kind of mentality and it just keep fostering out slowly and I don't know. Fuck it.
There are people out there that back them, so it's like it's not like they don't feel comfortable doing what they did. There are definitely people out there that back them. You just look at any comment section of the story that gets posted, and you'll see immediately
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
there's just a group of people that back that behavior.
But look at this. Look at the woman who shot the guy who was reaching into his car to get his license for his gun. Look at that. What reason did she had to shoot that guy?
Oh, I think that's that one on the highway where the woman shoot him and
Yeah.
kill him. Yeah, I saw that one too.
The
Yeah,
police officer.
yeah. Shoot and
Look
kill.
at that
But
one.
you know what? So what is the new procedure then? What do I do if I get stuck?
Well, you know
what
what?
do you do to get stuck?
You know what? In my opinion, at this time, I think America should enforce vigilante justice. Fuck it. Right? For shit like that, vigilante justice. Let the people decide, not the courts. Let the people decide what should happen to this guy. Or
These guys, not this guy. These two of them.
people.
Yeah. I bet you people hold their friends accountable now when they realize I'm with you and you're doing shit. Nah. Nah. I ain't going down for your shit. People start holding other people accountable when they realize if I'm with you and shit goes down, I'm going down with you and I'm good. Nah. Quick time, you either get out the car, you go to your boss and I ain't working with this guy. Why? He's on some fuckery. He's on some fuckery. And I ain't going down with it. Straight up. So yeah.
Man. I don't know what the fuck this is.
This has been going on in America for years, and I mean, it's not like it's gonna stop anytime soon. But
Nope.
the thing is, I don't think there's a way to stop it. I think it's too far
There's a
gone. I think the role of media has done so
Done
much
its job.
for the criminalization and the image of black people. I mean, all the way from Aunt Jemima and all the way up to what we see today, blackface. They have done a lot to really show that black people are animals, or they're aggressive, or we are some sort of undesirable. It's only recently, people started saying, "Oh, my black kings and my black queens, and we are royalty and a black family." I was looking at NBA stream, an NBA game, the other day, and I really did have to say to myself, "Oh, whoa, there are a lot of black people in these commercials." And then I went back into the history books, into my head now. Went back into my mind. I'm like, when I was younger, this wasn't the case. When we were watching American television, when we were watching cable TV as a youth man here in Trinidad, all the advertisements had white people in them. Very rarely you would see some other ethnicity.
And even if it was a white guy who probably did makeup to look like some other
To look darker.
background.
Yeah. Like Ariana Grande's head ass.
You know
But-
what, Nigo?
Mm.
Why you
Also-
want Ariana Grande though?
Leave that alone for now with whatnot. You know what, Nigo? Because even now, as you said about the media, even now they're still trying to stop it, because even when rappers and stuff trying to buy like channels and stuff, they're blocking that shit. They really are blocking that shit to make sure that their influence is still there. Because I reckon if we get enough channels and stuff and just start showing up positivity, it's there. But I guess it's generally they're gonna block that. They don't want it. At least that's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think the image of black people is too far gone to change anything now. I think it will be changed maybe in generations to come. We are literally just starting generational wealth. There are people still going to be born for the next, 100 years, 200 years, that are going to be dirt poor because their parents were dirt poor and their parents' parents were dirt poor, and so on and so forth. We are only just starting the trend of generational wealth. I know my generation, some of my parents' generation are trying to, leave some sort of a nest egg, trying to build up themselves to the point where, hey, we don't have to depend on anyone. We have family lineage. We can have something for our offspring and our family to inherit. It's gonna take a lot of years for all of that to change. It's gonna take a lot of years for people to stop seeing us like animals, to stop seeing us as threats, to stop seeing us as these aggressive people that they think we are. And all we're trying to do is live. All black people want to do is live, bro. All you want to do is live, and they keep shooting us in the streets. They keep putting us in prisons. They keep, taking advantage of the situations.
earlier.
taking advantage
At the end
of
of the day,
situations.
one race will always rule supreme, and everybody else is gonna get poked, kicked, and shoved. Bullies on the playground, right?
Yeah, but we're humans, bro. We're humans, we're not
Yeah,
animals.
I agree.
Not
Humans
everyone
are-
sees it that way, though. Let's be real.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I mean, police officers even shooting their own. Like in St. Louis. 4 St. Louis police officers are charged with beating an undercover cop. Can you believe that? 4 officers beat an undercover police last year. And all
Was the
4 of
undercover
them.
police black?
Well, would you believe it if I told you he was white? No. Because that's a fairy tale. Of course he's black.
I was about to say, nigga.
I was gonna say then it was 4 black cops and they were trying to even the scale.
Right?
That shit would make me chuckle, no word of a lie.
Right? 4 of them tried to cover it up. Not an ounce of humanity in these fucking cunts.
That's dark.
Yeah, they were thinking of themselves and each other, not of the guy who's left bleeding on the side of the street to die, right?
Dustin
Exactly.
Boone, Christopher Myers, slammed the undercover cop, a 22-year police veteran, to the ground. They kicked him, they beat him with a baton, and then they lied about it. And then 2 others helped them lie about it.
Sounds legit.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
sounds
Friday.
legit.
Evidence as well, yeah.
Right?
Sounds like a Friday night on the block.
That just goes to show you that they're just trying their best to say, oh, that's a black man, let's fuck him up. Let's have some fun. They're gonna have a problem when black Americans turn to riot.
No. It's not black Americans rioting. It's black people behaving badly in public and need to be shot. That's what it is.
That's what they'll say. Yep.
It's gonna be absolute warfare, trust.
Eventually, I reckon.
Absolute
I reckon
warfare.
it'll break into some next nonsense, because if you can follow the law and they're still beating you, and if you're part of the law and they're still beating you,
Technically, if he was undercover, he would have been associated with what you call this, with criminals or known criminals.
He was working undercover to record and document criminal activity so that the St. Louis police could arrest individuals who were committing crimes. He was compliant and not posing a physical threat to anyone.
done.
Why did they slam him on the ground? Why did they beat him the fuck up? Why did they not stop when he said, hey, I'm a cop? Because he said that shit. Hey, I'm one of you guys. I'm one of the good guys.
Nah, he wouldn't say it. If he was
Like,
undercover,
he couldn't say that.
he can't say it.
No.
Even if they knew that, even if they didn't know, why are you beating them up?
Exactly.
You have him, arrest him, bring him up, take him to the police station, then get embarrassed because you didn't realize he was undercover. That's the end of
Exactly.
the story. It doesn't have to go that far. It never has to go this far, but it just always does.
Always does.
Literally, just put even if they're in the wrong, putting cuffs on a dude doesn't get anyone fucked up, doesn't get someone nearly killed. But that's not enough for people apparently. So that's just the way it goes. It's never enough to just keep the situation controlled.
But they do it to the fucking white boy who is raping, right? They put that fucking in handcuffs,
Yeah.
right? They put the school shooter in handcuffs. I mean, all America's schools getting fucking shot up by white boys.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
terrorists on them.
Oh,
All these fucking homegrown terrorists. All America's schools getting shot up by white boys. And all them walking away in handcuffs.
Places,
Right?
stores.
All of them
the guy-
walking away in handcuffs. But
What
no,
was teenager?
a little girl take a Barbie and now you want to fucking blow her mother and father head off? Man, fuck out of here.
That's fucking.
There you go. The guy who walked into the church and killed the people, and they still get him Burger King.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
It's like, hey, you did our race a favor. So before you go away for life, here's some Burger King, man. Remember
What?
the good times.
What is this?
That's what it is.
Anybody else walk into a church, walk into anything and kill people, he is getting put down.
No, look at the guy who did it in where Australia walked into the mosque and killed a bunch of people. Immediate terrorist. Bam. Australia labeled him as a terrorist. A guy walked into a church in
That was
America
New
and
Zealand,
killed a
New
bunch of
Zealand.
people. Yeah, New Zealand. My bad. All of them the song I like. Australia, London. All of them. All the other fuckers.
Alright, I'm slightly offended by that, but carry on. You're making a point.
Yeah, but you have a point here, so I'm gonna let you continue.
Look at the guy who walked in the church and kill a bunch of people, kill a bunch of black people. No, he's not a terrorist. He's just a
Mentally
murderer.
Mentally ill or whatever nonsense.
Yeah.
Why are they so resistant to label someone a terrorist? Because you know what? That will change the situation, isn't it? Because then people can associate white with terrorists, and they
No,
do
but-
not want that.
America
But
out here breeding terrorists. America out here raising terrorists in kindergartens and high schools.
Yeah.
And then looking
But
to go
let-
to some brown country and say, oh, we caught terrorists over there. Handle your own fucking shit, dog. Wash
Why you
your
gotta
own
call it a
clothes.
brown country? Why you gotta call it a brown country, though? You know? Why does
No,
not
that's
say
what they say.
another nation?
Right, they're
But
going
they
outside.
target specific nations. It's not like they're coming over here. They're not going to Sweden.
Yeah.
And give it freedom. They come with freedom with freedom.
No, they don't call it a brown country. They call it a shithole country. Remember?
I wasn't
Yeah.
equating brown. I wasn't equating brown to shit. You doing that?
No.
Check your privilege,
No,
bro.
No,
he's
that's
talking-
what they're doing. We're talking
Yeah, that's
about
what
Trump because Trump
Trump-
called the places
Yeah.
a shithole.
Yeah.
Shithole country.
Was it Puerto Rico
I was-
or something? So,
I was not affiliating Bronxian people with shit. Okay, I was just quoting the illustrious president.
Well, there you go.
So the president can say that.
You think he's gonna take 2020?
Yes.
I gonna take
Yo.
But that's
Reba, you know what?
Why is he doing this, Nico? Stop him.
I said nothing so that we can have a clean cut and then continue.
my bad. I think he is not going to take the 2020. If he does take that election, well, God have mercy on the American souls.
I absolutely think he's gonna take 2020. Absolutely. I don't
Right.
think
He's gonna take
I
it.
don't think the Democrats are organized. I don't think independent senators are organized. Or maybe
No,
they
he
are.
didn't- he
Maybe
didn't
they
deliver
are. And
one promise.
maybe they are organized and they're just trying to, play the fool, make it look like they're playing the fool, so they, have a bit of a whammy, a gotcha moment, if you will. But
My question about it is, right? Why would they vote him in again when he obviously didn't deliver one promise that he claimed he would have?
it's not about that. It's about the
It's
optic.
not about that.
It's about
It's
making
just
America
optic,
great
yeah.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's making Americans look stupid. Even stupider than he will already think they are.
Well, they did vote him in.
And the people that supported him will say, like, you're just hating. That's all they say is you're just
No,
hating. man.
I'm not hating. Look at facts. Did he get the wall up?
It doesn't, but that doesn't matter. It's about what they think of the opposition, and the opposition, as far as we're concerned, are haters. As far as the Trump voters are concerned, are haters. He still goes to the rallies. He still sells them out. Everyone's still wearing their MAGA hats. I think he's changing the slogan as well, like "Make America Great Again" now. So, like, when that narrative managed
Oh my
to filter
God,
its way
you know,
through,
if that
and then
shit
it-
comes up,
and then it's done. It is literally
if that
done.
slogan comes
And there
up
are enough of those people out there.
to make an
So-
impact.
It's over. And what candidate are the Democrats going to bring out? Bernie Sanders again? Pfft, come on now. Elizabeth Warren? Pfft, don't
Nah,
even.
Bernie
Come
Sanders
on.
is independent.
Bernie
Doesn't-
Sanders is what?
Independent.
So he's running for himself then.
Yeah, even still, there isn't a candidate out there that's because it's no longer about hey, I have good ideas to solve our current problems anymore. It's nowhere near about that in American politics. It's more about I have a good voice with a good slogan. All of you can catch on to, and I understand your unreasonable, unfounded emotions, and I'm gonna play right into those. So let's go forward and make America great again. That's just how it's gonna be like for probably the next 20 years until some next catastrophic event happens that changes everyone's mind. Because no one's following politics. They're following, I don't know, it's a popularity contest mixed in together with cultism. It's real strange. It's real strange because it's not just America. The whole world is changing like that. It's like, but America was definitely the big one. So
Shit, that it's the Illuminati.
I wish it was, because then I could pin it on a select group of people. But I can't. It's just the stupidity of a mass group of people, because it takes the stupidity of a mass group of people to let someone in like Trump.
He can't win it again. I'm sorry.
No, he's definitely 100%. He's winning again. 100%.
You know what?
100%.
You know what? I'm going to bet against it. When it comes on Sky Bet and stuff, I'm going to bet against it because I refuse to believe if I put money in him to win it, that literally means I have accepted defeat. I have accepted.
You do what you want, lose your money. You lose your money, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm sick and tired of talking about America at this point. Talking about Americans. And to keep it strictly political, there's another party that is being formed here in Trinidad. And I'm only switching with a hard switch because, Americans sometimes fucking piss me the fuck off. And you all need to handle your shit, America. You need to handle Trump. You need to handle that fucking wall. You need to handle your fucking idiot-ass police. You need to do some shit about that. But for some good news, there's a new political party forming in Trinidad and Tobago called the Progressive Party. It is made up of a former independent senator, I'm thinking about Civ, former independent senator Nikolai Edwards. And he's seeking to change the status quo of governance by including young people in decision making. People like us, people like Tennille Williams. And that's all I have about that. I hope he wins.
It's a good idea. It's a strong footing, but Trinidadians are too stubborn. PNM, UNC, PNM, UNC, PNM, UNC,
and it's always been like that, right? It's always been like that because there was.
And the hour was there for a while.
Yeah, but
that was back in the day. That was way back in the day. Yeah. For the last, I don't know what, 50 years.
No, 20 years.
Really?
20 years ago,
Okay.
and there was a big party.
Okay, so let's say for the last 20 years, then I guess it's been PNM and UNC all the way through. There was like one other party somewhere around. I forgot the name of it.
Team Unity.
Some bullshit like that.
IPL.
But I hope all the young folks come out. I will go listen to the young man speak, or I will, pull up his speeches or whatever. Because I don't want to vote just because he's a youth man. I don't want to vote just because he's essentially one of me. I don't want to vote for those reasons. I want to vote because he sounds like he is going to make a difference, or he speaks, to the issues that I have in mind. And if he does, I'll stain my finger. If he doesn't, then I don't care, because then UNC or PNM is gonna win anyway. So, and both of them are just as bad, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. But yeah, so good luck to Nikolai Edwards. I hope you impress the population of Trinidad and Tobago. I hope you listen to your elders. I hope you take heed of the people who are behind you, people who are in front of you, and people who are to the sides of you.
Yeah.
And move us forward.
Yeah.
Move us forward. So back on the bullshit, fellas. Back on the bullshit. Right? We had some bad.
So wait, before we go on the bullshit, right? Nigo, did this Nikolai Edward approach you and ask you to talk about him in our podcast?
No.
You sure? Because it sounded like you were selling out.
No money was paid. I have not spoken to him. I don't know who he is. I saw the post on Twitter.
Well, politicians don't really pay money up front, they're paying promises.
Nah, they need to pay me, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish I would get paid.
Yeah.
No, but they're paying promises to make money.
Nah. I need my money today.
Upfront. Warm
my palms. I'm not saying shit for you. To that regard, if you have not paid me. But no, I wasn't paid by this guy. I'm just looking forward to what he has to say. That's all. But I would love to sell out the podcast that you create. What? Man! Get us the bag!
You see, we were lobstertube.com. Now we're Nikolai Green. Right?
Nikolai Edwards? Is it Nikolai Edwards?
Oh, whoever cares. You know what's strange? Nikolai Green was a guy who I went to school with. And his name just popped in.
Man, I am waiting for the time to sell out. Don't, man. We're gonna start this episode of the Generally Dysfunctional Podcast. Is brought to you by, and the sponsor goes here. Man, I'm waiting. I am waiting. Yo, someone sponsor the back, man. Oh yeah.
I have no loyalty about these guys. None. As soon as somebody throws money, we skip. Everybody skipping.
Listen. The goal in life is to get that bread. And you know what? We're making content. We're not getting the bread. The bread is gonna start chasing us, and I'm fine with that. So wake up, do your work, be creative. You know, work on yourself, work on your company, work on your brand. Chase that bread. Do what you
I'm
love.
fucking bread. I like noodles.
Do what you love. Get your meals. Take care of yourself. Drink water. And eventually everything's gonna work out. Don't shortchange yourself for someone else. Don't work on someone else's dream. Don't sell your dreams for $15.50
Okay,
an hour.
motivational speaker. Don't all right?
I'm just saying,
Okay.
man. I'm just saying.
You was about to get some background music.
Yeah.
It's good.
I need to get like a little tiny violin.
Yeah.
In the arms of an angel.
Oh, no. I think we better cut that. We better cut that.
I'll leave that, but from shit you still have to be cut. There's 2 occasions. You have made some terrorist speech. I have to cut.
Right? I
That's
still
okay,
need to.
that's
I still need to get my visa. You out here trying to keep niggas in Trinidad. What's wrong with
For
you?
real. For real.
I don't terrorists. I have no problems with the American people.
They probably, if they heard what I'm going to
I don't be in America, so I have no problems with them.
Oh,
You know who I have a problem with? I have a problem with these vegans. I have a very.
Change to that topic.
I
How
have
long
a,
you trying to change to that topic?
let him change that. Jesus
try
Christ.
again, man. I know. But yeah, these vegans, they are branding themselves in protest. In protest to people eating meat. They're going out there, dousing themselves in fake blood and theater blood. And literally branding themselves. And putting tags on their ears, like how you tag a cow on its ear. What do you guys have to say about this?
I love it.
Yeah, let me do the branding. Fuck it.
For real. Brand
You know
yourselves all over, please. Keep going. Don't stop.
You know what? I don't take any protest to that level until these protests are like China. People setting themselves on fire and dying. I just back away, boy. Like, well, yeah. So these people, you go ahead. Commit.
Oh, I'm okay with branding them. I will carry them out there with what? They had a chain around their neck and a collar, and pull them into it and brand them. Shit that. And I want to brand them on their face though.
I mean, if they're into the branding, they committed. They committed.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're committed.
Commit.
To the cause.
as the saying goes, say it with your chest. So get it branded on your chest.
Yeah.
Not on your chest, on your face, on your forehead.
Real big letters as well.
Yeah, everywhere.
Real big.
Everywhere. Dumb bitch.
Bob's Burger.
Two brands. One directly in the middle of your forehead.
I was so
or on the side of your
surprised.
cheek, and one on your ass.
I was so surprised that these people were actually branding themselves. I could not believe it. What is this telling? What is this telling? What's it called? Meat eaters. Like really, what is the message here, guys? Come on.
Maybe we should turn to cannibalism. If you all want to brand yourself and act like cows, then get killed like cows.
Yeah.
End up on my plate.
And get bread
Me?
like cows. Let's not forget that. Get a bull to just fuck all of you.
Yeah.
Just get-
Hold up. We're going too dark now. I'm hovering over the cut button.
But the vegans want to show you how it really is. Let them show you how it really is.
Let them go in a pasta in the snow, in the freaking winter. You understand? Be out there naked.
Yeah.
That. I don't give a shit.
Oh,
All of them telling meat eaters is, look how stupid these people are, and I'm cutting my steak while I'm watching them.
You know what I noticed the other day? I noticed this. In these PETA or PETA or whatever, however they call themselves, post, the image that they use for these sorts of guerrilla marketing or the guerrilla protests or whatever, it's always female. It's always female. Hold on, there's a car passing by. Go figure. Yeah. So the person that they're using is always female. My theory is that they are trying to say that the female is an easy target. That this is what is going to get them to feel some type of way.
I think, they think people would be more sympathetic to a woman than a guy.
I'm gonna stay out of this conversation.
Obviously, they haven't met me. Obviously, they haven't met me. If he can do it and she wants equal rights, you do it too, and I'll cut my steak and I'll watch you.
I mean, whenever we see these protests going on, right? Even in real life, when they have these pizza protests, or even these fur protests, these anti-fur protests, you have these people walking around in the nude, and more often than not, the person at the front is always a woman. So to me, it's like, so I can have my meal and see some titties, no problem.
Yeah. Not any type of meal, just steak.
Yeah, I can have
You
my
understand?
steak, dinner and a meal.
With the
Dinner and a
A1
movie.
steak sauce, A1 sponsor us, your steak sauce suck anyway, but sponsor us anyhow.
A1
How
steak
about
sauce is nasty, yeah. A1 steak sauce is
Yeah,
nasty.
it suck.
You know that shit.
Are you fucking with
But I
the
will
steak
eat
sauce
my
with the A1?
McDonald's hamburger. Wash it down with a cool, with a cool Coke.
Yo, McDonald's sponsor the bag, yo.
Only 99p from the savers menu. Right in front of these fucking cunts. It's only another way to say it.
Yeah.
Man, what are you doing? Like, if I was one of their parents, I'd just be like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? No one's. This is the thing. What do they expect people to? Do they expect people to see this and go, like, gasp and go, oh my? I never realized.
Oh no! How could I?
Oh shit!
I
I
feel
need to
guilty
change
for
my
having
entire
all these
life.
all this meat.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Fuck.
these myths? What the hell is myth?
I mean,
Anyone else that? Or was it just me?
I heard it, but just keep going. Tell us so.
I don't know why.
He had to make
No,
sure.
I'm just making sure. That.
It was a mistake and I cleaned it up.
Yeah, but
You don't have it. Well, let's not have it.
all right, English major, calm down.
But yeah, it's like, come on, man. Who are you trying to convince? With what point are you trying to convince them with? This is how you stop people from jacking your produce. Are you gonna pay the farmer for the millions that they lose when they lose all of their cows because there's no branding on them, and then you can just teeth them for what it's worth? Are you gonna pay for that? If not, get the fuck out of it. If you don't have a solution, get the fuck out of it.
I think the solution is to make everybody eat grass, yo. I think that is the solution.
You know what? I have a solution though. If you don't want us killing cows and feeding from cows or animals, for every animal that we're gonna eat, you give up one of your kids.
I am going to
Not to eat,
hover
though.
over here. I'm just gonna
Not to eat though.
I'm hovering
Give up
over
one of
here.
your kids because we're taking a life. So you want to save life.
Okay,
so give
it's
up one of your life.
12:52, so I'm gonna cut this.
Wait, what are we gonna do with the dead kid then? I mean, what is the other part of
I
this?
never say kill the kids. I never say kill the kids. Yeah. I say
Yo.
give
So
up
what are you doing with the kid
the
then?
kid. I don't know.
I'm cutting this. I'm officially cutting this. I'm sorry. I was hovering. It's going down.
Nigga, I commend you from trying to rescue it, but just plow even further down.
I'm cutting this.
Yo.
I'm sorry. I am not having you talking about.
Nice fight.
The master grave digger, holy.
Right.
No, if you find a deep enough well or
No,
Oh,
no.
That wasn't my point.
Yeah, okay, alright.
no, but seriously, if they want us to stop eating meat, find a meat alternative that is just as cheap. Simple as that. If you can't
And just
find
as
none,
good.
then stop making it a problem when you obviously don't have a fucking solution.
They tried with the Beyond Burger or Beyond Meat or whatever. They tried with
It's
the
not the
Impossible Burger. It's not the same, no.
People are trying to convince themselves that shit is good. Don't, please.
All the blind tests, all the different exams that they tried to put it through. I mean,
You just can't beat meat, yo. You just can't beat it.
And you can't beat like overly produced meat either, because people that eat McDonald's, they ain't going in there for the good cuisine. They're going in there because that meat tastes the way it tastes, and they like the way it tastes, and you ain't replacing that.
There's cocaine sprinkle and no shit, yo, cuz you just committed. You just committed to McDonald's.
when
now.
Coke had cocaine in it.
Yeah. So late now, everybody's addicted. That should
Coke
be
had
really
cocaine in it.
Yeah.
You talking
Yeah.
about Coca-Cola?
Yes.
Yeah. By the
I never heard of that.
Coca-Cola company, they had Coke in it because it was supposed to help with energy.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't. I know coke was supposed to be a medicine. Actually, that's what I know. I'll have to look it up.
I never heard that one, but yeah. What's next on the docket, man? Because we have a bit we have to cut there. Like, I don't know how we're gonna. Good luck, bro. But good luck.
I don't know how I'm gonna salvage. I don't think I can salvage it. I might have to cut that whole section. Real talk.
You might just have to cut that whole section, correct? Yes. You know what? However, this is your cut point here, Maribo.
Yeah.
So returning to our previous discussion, right? I have a question for you guys, right? Bit of a question. It's a bit lengthy. Follow along with me here, right? John is married to Karen. They have a healthy sexual relationship with no issues. They are trying to have a child and skipped using protection. Once Karen finds out she's pregnant, she decides that she has changed her mind and doesn't want a baby. She tells John she's going to have an abortion, and John says no. He doesn't believe in abortions, and they both wanted this child at conception anyway. So John threatens to get a lawyer to make Karen carry the child. But Karen says it's her body, her right. So what side are you guys on? Whose side are you on? Karen or John? And I got this from @Trini'sWe on Twitter.
I'm on no one's side. Karen an idiot, straightforward. And Karen an evil woman for tricking a man into thinking that they're gonna have a child together. But at the end of the day, Karen body. She do what she want with Karen body. It doesn't change who she is as a person, but she does what she does with her own body.
You know what? I think, is it John? John should just be like, you know what it is? Get rid of the baby, I get rid of you, I find somebody who wants to have a baby.
Exactly, yes.
You know
Yeah,
what?
pretty much.
That was literally, I overthink it for too long. I'm like, wait, hold up. Just stop. Get rid of her. As soon as she finishes, get rid of the baby. Be like, your bag's already packed outside. Just go. I'll find somebody else who actually wants to start a family. I'm not even going to entertain this conversation. And the lawyer I'm getting is not to make you keep the baby, it's to make you get nothing. That's what the lawyer is there for.
Question is though, whose side are you on?
If he's following my situation.
No. The situation is the situation. Whose side are you on?
I'm on no one's side. There is no side to this. Like, the man is not winning anything with this lawsuit. It's not happening because it's her body. She does whatever she wants. But the woman is foul. She is foul for tricking this man into thinking that they're going into this relationship, trying to get a baby and shit. He's mentally prepared for it. His spirit is prepared to be a father. Like, and then you just dash all his hopes like that. Fuck that. Fuck her. I'm not on either person's side when it comes to. Like,
I am not on a side.
The lawsuit, like, I don't care. Like, there is no winner to that lawsuit. That's just gonna get thrown up. I'm
gonna say I'm not on anyone's side, but morally, I have to side with Karen and inside. It's her body, it's her choice. But like Ken said, this shit is just foul. But I don't believe you should put down a law to force someone to keep being pregnant.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't just agree with that. I can't be like, you have to stay pregnant. No, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. I can't keep cutting. We have no podcast.
Let it come through. Come on, let's see.
Technically, they did make an oral agreement, which is somewhat of a binding contract. In some countries, it is a binding contract. But it's not an oral or verbal. I said that.
But not all things can be agreed to as part of a contract. Like, you can't have a binding contract saying, okay, you'll kill this guy at 5 p.m. Okay, yes, I'll kill this guy at 5 p.m. That's not. You can't bind that as a contract. That isn't admissible.
But that is something illegal. You can't make an illegal contract.
What proof John would have? Because
it's a verbal agreement.
Yeah, but it's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court. What proof
even sometimes, like, the smaller courts will say, like, if you made a verbal agreement to pay someone back for a loan that you gave them, then that's admissible in court. But like, you can't. But like, certain things you can't just agree over a verbal contract. Other things like petty stuff, like, I'll pay you back on Friday. That's a verbal contract. Fine, that's fine. But things like, yes, we'll have this baby together. That's not. You can't admit that into. Yeah,
even with surrogates, you gotta sign contracts and shit with that.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is not a surrogate. This is his wife.
No, but that's the point. It's a verbal contract wouldn't count. If it's a surrogate, I said sign some contract and stuff. Not his wife. This is his girl or whatever.
I am on the guy's side for this, even though he won't win it in court. I'm on the guy's side for this because two of you all sat down, talk about this, and agreed to have a kid. And then when she's finally pregnant, you've been trying, and man, you know what? I will say this: a lot of us have sex for fun, but you know what? It's to try and have a baby, have sex to try and have a baby. That shit ain't no fun. I'm pretty sure that shit ain't no fun.
You know what, Nigo? The stepdad's talking.
You can say whatever, right? But I'm pretty sure that ain't no fun because then sex goes from fun to just work. And you put in all this time and all these hours to get the baby, and as soon as the baby comes, as soon as you realize you're pregnant, oh well, I don't want this anymore. Nah, fuck that. We talked about this shit. You're supposed to be on board.
What? Let's sound like that guy's gonna keep her down in some basement, boy. Like,
No,
gonna keep
no,
pregnant.
no. Like I said, he's not gonna win it, but I'm on his side. He's not gonna win it, but I'm on his side.
Stepdaddy Watless on the mic, boy. Stepdaddy Darren.
Whatever. Don't matter.
Stepdaddy. Hey, yo, no hate to stepfathers, man. I have a stepfather. He's fantastic. Yeah. Shout out to my stepdad. I won't give you guys his name because this is the internet, so fuck y'all. Yeah. But shout out to my stepdad, man. Happy Father's Day to that nigga. Who's not a nigga. Happy Father's Day to him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. But yeah, I mean, I am on the side of what's up?
What side are you on?
I'm on the side of Karen. I mean, like you all say, she's a foul bitch. She's real foul, but it's her body. I can't. Okay, you don't want to have the kid, have the abortion. I am very much pro-choice. So your body, it's your body. Do what you want. If I am John, though, I am leaving.
Yes.
Like it's an easy decision for me. If I am John, I am leaving. Absolutely. I want to have a kid. You don't want to have a kid. If we say we're gonna have a kid and all of a sudden you don't want to have a kid anymore, even though the child is here, like you are pregnant. We saw 2 lines in this bitch. We saw a positive side.
What I would do is just find another woman and get her pregnant, and we'll stay together. And I'll get another woman pregnant.
Nah, I'm not cheating.
Hold up.
I'm not cheating. Black men don't cheat, brother.
Thank you.
No, I'm not saying it's cheating. I'm informing you of what's going to happen. It's not cheating.
So why stay? So why stay?
Why stay?
No. Both of us agreed that we wouldn't cheat on each other, and both of us agreed that we was going to have a kid. You want to change your end? I'ma change my end.
So it's just an open. No, wait. Relationships can change. Yeah. So is it now friends with benefits or is it now an open relationship?
No, it's neither. I'm going to have a kid. I'm going to have a kid. I'm just going to have a kid. That is all.
So you're just gonna fuck once for the child and then not hit again.
Say that again.
So you're just gonna fuck once for the child and not hit again, like not have sex with that person who you had a child with again.
No, I'm gonna hit it until we see them 2 lines.
No, well that's what I mean. Until you have a kid and then So literally just okay.
Or if not hit, I'm gonna get a surrogate and we're gonna have a kid, and she's really not gonna be part of the kid's life.
Then why be in a relationship?
Exactly, like why?
No, because you love the woman, but she doesn't want a kid. So
nah, if I love the woman, I don't love the woman at that point.
Yeah. All love lost.
That's right.
All love lost.
In all honesty, I would probably, from the time she did that, alright, so you don't want to have the kid anymore. It's like, no, I don't want to have the kid. Okay, sign these papers here. Let's both go our separate ways. Right, simple as that.
I drive, she didn't click to you. Want to show you when I give up on this baby? And I drive. As soon as I drive, she leaves you there, I go on.
You go in, that's your wife. You gotta leave the divorce papers on the counter while she's getting that abortion.
You gotta make sure the abortion actually happens for real.
Exactly why I'm driving to the center to make sure she's there. So when she's there, give her the paper, she signs it, and I go off. I don't want to hear no one. Even if she cancel, I don't want to hear.
Strangely, I have a friend who wanted kids, and she and her boyfriend husband was trying to have kids, and she changed her mind and she didn't want to have any kids. And the guy left her, divorced her, and got with another girl. And when he got with the other girl, and they had like 2 kids, and she saw them years later, she was angry that she find that the guy that they could have had what the guy have now with the other girl.
Without
I
kids?
thought, yeah,
Well, she's an idiot.
yeah, I think she's an idiot.
Is that still your friend?
No, I said I had a friend.
Okay, cool. I was just gonna check. Every time somebody says this, I'm always checking because last podcast Nico said I had friends who create fan pages like
Wait.
you have.
With regard to that situation that Darren was talking about, I would keep that friend.
What?
It doesn't seem like a reason that I should, like, if I'm friends with this person, okay, you made a poor like decision, that hamper the relationship, but
I'm not, Nico. That's not the problem. The problem is when you come to me angry about the next person being happy. That's when I'm cutting you. If you make a bad decision, that's okay.
I'm not gonna cut you for that.
I'm cutting you for that because I'm saying you're stupid and you're angry about being stupid and telling me, oh, I deserve this and stuff. No, I don't want to hear that shit. You fucked up big time.
If you come to me repeatedly with it, then obviously, but the first time, okay, I'm gonna listen to you, vent, I'm gonna call you an idiot, but I'm not gonna stop being your friend for that. No.
Second time you cut?
Yeah, definitely, no problem.
Especially if you talk to them about, listen, you screw up, let's don't do it again. You get them the whole pep talk and send them on the way, and they come back again. Nah, time to go.
But the reason I stopped talking to her is because she was sleeping with the guy with the hopes that she would get pregnant. She started back to sleep with the guy on the side.
Oh, well, he's an idiot.
No, he's not an idiot. He's not an idiot. Homeboy got a vasectomy.
Oh,
after the 2 kids,
he's
he got a
playing
vasectomy.
games. He's playing games.
Ah, so she
games.
didn't know until
But he's
like
cheating. He's cheating.
later
So
on.
what a shame. What a shame that he's cheating. Black men don't cheat. Was he black?
Yeah. No.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter.
You see how quick we just go, was he black? No, black men don't cheat.
He was black.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah. All those non-black folks get caught up in that
But
kind of
he was
folly.
black.
Couldn't be me though.
I can't wait. Cannot wait.
What are you waiting for, Ken?
It's all inevitable. We just have to be patient.
For what? Wait,
You think I'm gonna cheat, Ken?
No, we'll see. And then I'll be like, what say you now?
You know what? Listen, we all stumble in life. We all fall short sometimes.
I have never fumbled or dropped that ball.
I have to prepare. I have to be prepared. In real life, when you have a brand, when you have an image, you have to have these things prepared beforehand because you're human. You need to know what the Twitter post is gonna be. You need to know what the Instagram post is gonna be. You need to have that shit in the tuck. I'm sorry for letting down the association. I will pay whatever fine.
Digo.
We all stumble.
I will go to rehab or whatever nonsense.
Yeah.
I'll give somebody to charity. I'll give somebody.
Let me get my white man bag off. Let me get my white face off. Yeah.
Oh, God. Don't worry, Nico. Nico, we don't cheat though. Trust me, we don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Okay.
But surprisingly, right? When you're in a relationship, all the women in the world that you had liked before or you didn't know like you just pop up. But as soon as you're single, all of them is gone, right?
Man.
To stay faithful when you're in a relationship.
As soon as you start getting close, they all show up. You start getting those texts at 2 a.m. What you doing?
Yeah.
Where you
I'm
at?
with my bitch. I'm with my queen. Sorry. I'm with my queen.
No.
You're just getting in the car with your shorty. You're gonna go to the cinema. You get that call. Hey, what's happening? You don't just get that call. You get that video call. and she's there in her laundry and she's like, hey. All I'm missing is you.
Yeah. Some shit. Yeah, well, continue missing me. Beep.
Yeah, you start getting the calls, you start getting the random messages. It's like they have a notification, you know.
For real.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like someone who I had on the roster is about to leave the roster.
You start to get that, and when you're in a relationship, you start to get that text of girls you were trying so hard to be with, and they just like screw you. It just started to, you get those texts like, "Hey, I wish I was with a guy like you."
You know those. You know when you go order some food at a huge food court, when they give you like the little puck that vibrates when it's your time to come pick up. Y'all know that?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm from Trinidad.
So okay, well, excuse me. So this is I think like they have that. So when they realize, okay, you're getting in a relationship, that their shit starts to vibrate, starts to blink. Alert! Send the message. Release the hounds.
Yeah.
But I have another question for you guys. Again, it's another long one. This comes from Your Foot Long on Twitter. She dropped a topic, or they dropped a topic, I don't know, on the timeline. And it goes, so you're married for 18 years, and then your husband announces he has a baby on the way. The woman is 7 months pregnant, and it takes you a while to process. Then it dawns on you that your best friend is 7 months pregnant. Your husband is begging you not to leave him, to forgive him. And you're so numb that you don't react, besides the tears that won't stop flowing. You exist like a zombie over the next 6 weeks, not speaking to anyone. Then the phone rings, and it's the hospital. Your best friend died in labor that day, and now you have to tell your husband. He then suffers a heart attack from the news. The hospital now asks you 2 questions. Your husband is on life support. Do you wish to resuscitate or pull the plug? And 2, you are next of kin to the baby. Do you accept the baby or put it up for adoption? The floor is you guys.
First to begin, I'm gonna go. First to begin,
Yeah.
a hospital, unless you sign a do not resuscitate clause, the hospital have to resuscitate your ass, right? But for this argument, just state maybe he has a resuscitation clause where his spouse has the choice, right? If it were me and that shit happened, I'd be like, I'd resuscitate. If I was a girl, I would resuscitate his ass, let him mind the child, keep the child, let him mind the child, and divorce him, and collect my fucking alimony. I want half the shit, I'm an alimony for the rest of my life.
I agree
Find
with
someone
that.
else.
100% agree.
Simple.
100% agree. Resuscitate his ass. Child's yours, brother.
Yep.
It's all yours.
Yeah, I want my alimony. Think about it. Yeah.
You
Free
can
money.
find a place
I'll
to
never-
live.
Yeah, you don't. There's no pressure on you to take the child. Like you didn't. If you didn't ask for it, then why should you be pressured into it? And if that dude can be kept alive, why the fuck is that even a decision? Unless you have some next vendetta against the dude. If they make you the person, I forgot what it's called, but like if they make you the person that gets to make the medical choices for that person, just fucking resuscitate the dude and connect him with his child. There's no need to turn it into some Spanish drama.
You're not understanding. You mean a telenovela, but you're not understanding the concept. I want him to take the child. At first, while he's incapacitated, I will clear out some of the money out the bank account. So when I take him for half of whatever is left, half of everything. Plus I'm putting the nigga out the house, right? Then I'm gonna give him the child. So now he has to find money to see about this child, and I still want my alimony money. So I'm trading his pocket. What?
I was born the wrong sex.
No. I was born the right sex because if I was a woman, things would change.
If I was a woman, I would be a whole hoe. I would be an entire hoe.
Yep, I would be a hoe in another life for real.
You guys are terrible.
I would be on Cam Soda and
Yeah.
Backstage.
I'm making money.
Alright, no,
I
that
would be on Twitch.
No.
Dog,
Maybe on Twitch.
I would be on all that shit. I would be on Chatterbait, on Omegle. Dog,
This
my
guy is
brand would be strong.
Yeah.
My brand would
And
be
you know
mad strong.
You know what about it too? I might actually get pregnant and then keep the child away from him to punish him, and he still has to pay child support. You understand? That's the kind of evil shit that if I could do, I would do.
You need to, you know what?
You know, I completely agree with what they say. You know, resuscitate him, let him have the child, and I'm taking half.
Yeah.
Simple.
I'm going to sadly have to agree with you guys with real sadness. Because one, I don't think the child should be punished in this situation. So the child needs
Child
to...
isn't punished.
No, as in you kill the dad, you just be like, no, let the dad go. As in, no, the chance to save the guy so that the child has a father. That's what I mean.
But wait, Nico. If we really think about it, if we let the child go, we take everything. If we let the husband go, we take everything. But then the alimony money might end up adding up to more later on in life. And it's nice to have a constant stream of revenue.
I am done.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, resuscitate him, yeah.
Yeah. You know, millennials have multiple streams of income, so that's just plus one stream.
What if you had life insurance? So a nice little fat life insurance.
Nah.
No.
Multiple streams of income, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but if you have life insurance, you guarantee a payout. But if you take that, but if you divorce him, you don't get that life insurance anymore. He take your name off that shit.
But if you're in your 20s and you know you're gonna see 60, them alimony money is going to, even after 60, that alimony money is going to just be...
I am happy you guys are the bitches.
Racks on racks on racks.
I'm happy my life is not in your hands.
You know what?
Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch.
No, to be fair, right? I'm not picking up for men or for women or anyone at all. To be fair, if you know you're going to do something, everything you know you're going to do is going to have some type of consequence behind it. And you're supposed to think about what is the worst outcome that can happen from me doing this. And if you accepted that worst outcome, or you didn't think about that worst outcome, and you went and do it, and it happens to land in your lap, then you should embrace it, because that is your fault. Simple as that.
Fair play. I see you. But yeah, I agree with you guys on the part that, just keep it alive, give my son and just leave. Take my shit too. I'll take my half my shit with me.
Why was he sleeping with my best friend anyway? You know?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
So that
very good question.
Should
alimony money will be fat.
Yeah, should he have been flirting with her in the first place? Should they have, been having sex in the first place?
Nico, I'm going to double down. Do you go to your best friend's wedding? Funeral, sorry.
No, absolutely
Why?
not.
And I had to spend money to buy clothes and things, my alimony money? Man, screw that.
Yeah, fuck that, dog. I don't
Wow. Wow.
You saw what he put.
Where do you start that shit?
I already said where I stood, man.
He stands with us.
It stands with me getting nowhere near that situation. I'm gonna be a healthy boy, and if anything happens, and you said black men don't cheat, so it's not gonna happen, right? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking about, what if you were a girl and you married a white guy or some other race that you're
white men do cheat. So if you are a girl, the thing is, if you're a girl and you get into a relationship with a white man, you kind of have to assume that he's a cheater, don't you? So then it comes like you're just jumping in the lion's den anyway.
You know
so
what?
then just marry a black guy, because black guys don't cheat.
I have no comments on this. I don't even have comments on black guys don't cheat. I don't know where this shit comes from. I'll be like, kings, we are kings. I don't know where this shit comes from.
Yo, shut up for this golden narrative. Shut up.
I mean, why were they flirting anyway? Is flirting with intent okay in a relationship? Like intent to, you are flirting with the intent to get with this person. Essentially, you are leading them on while you are in a relationship, but you're only leading them on to get up to that point, just to make sure that you still have it, just to make sure that you can still, know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a piece of food.
Well,
Just piece of food.
if my girl wants to flirt to make sure she still got it, and then she realized she got it, she should stay which part she is. She should keep it.
I think this is the first time I've agreed to what less so much in one night.
Oh God.
Would y'all do it?
No,
No, hell no.
Wow. I stand on the other side of the fence for this one. I don't see a problem with keeping this out sharp.
I hope you like your girlfriend rubbing off the next man.
You know
Because
what?
he wants to see if she still got it then.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not that, it's not that.
Wait,
You
You know
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
just go out to the park and you do
Mariba.
PPPs just to make sure you still got it.
Mariba is gonna marry a white girl named Stella, and she's gonna make sure that Stella can get her groove
For
back.
real.
Wait. Why are you assuming that my girl has to use her body to see if she still got it? Are you
This-
assuming?
Wait, what?
Okay,
No,
okay.
it had nothing to do with using any
I
part
love
of your
how you're
body.
trying to turn this around.
Wait,
Okay,
relax
okay.
yourself, partner.
No, what he
Nah,
said,
you can
what he
relax
said,
yourself.
I am going to repeat your exact words. I hope you're okay with your girl wanging up at a man, whatever, to see if she still got it. That
Rubbing
is
up,
what
he
you
said.
said. Rubbing up, wanging up, it doesn't matter. Either way, why are we assuming my girl has to use her body to
We're
get
not.
a man?
He's not assuming that's part of the flirting game, bro. You're in a
That's part-
party.
No,
Come on,
no,
you're in
no,
a
no,
party.
no.
You're dancing with somebody.
Why are you putting a
No,
party?
you're being a bit pedantic and a bit macro, brother. Relax yourself. It's not about that.
Flirting is
No,
about
no, no.
what you say and also your body language and how you
Exactly.
say it.
Okay, so but because my body language does not mean I have to be on you. No. She has to grab some titties to say interested in a girl?
No, that's not.
No,
that's
bruh,
not
no.
flirting.
Not saying-
No. You see, now you're completely purposefully misdoing the argument.
See,
I am no.
Mr.
I just say all
Argument.
kind
You
of shit.
guys,
I just say all kind of shit, but you just sound evil.
I am sorry, you're the next beat. I'm not going with a guy who talked about throwing.
That's okay. That's
I
I'm
said
saying-
to myself.
Maybe you should know this already. You're in the club. Like next woman is gonna whine on the next man when they're flirting with each other. That's just the way it. That's just the way it is. That's how it goes. You know that it's not grabbing titties like you're trying to say out here, or grabbing the ass and that shit. That's beyond the flirting. But half of the flirting is about the body as well. It's not just about can you spit good game like that. So you should know
I
that
am talking
there
about
will be contact in general.
What I am talking about is spitting good game.
No.
I am not.
No, brother. Wait.
Let me finish.
Wait.
Can I make my counter argument? Because if it's going to be 3 against me, I should be allowed.
I am not against you,
All right,
brother.
wait, guys. Hold on. Let him speak his piece.
Okay. What I'm speaking about when I say flirting and stuff, it's about a good talking game. The moment you get physical, to me, that classifies as cheating. And there's other forms of cheating. But either way, my point was, if I am just talking to someone to just generate interest, just to say, all right, cool, can I make this person like me? There's no issue with that. I don't say issue with that personally. Because I'm saying, because if I still have my game, I can still give my girl the game. Pretty much. But if I have to go and be physical with any girl to prove I still got it, then no, that's cheating, and I'm good. I'm good. I don't need that
You're
drama.
using
No.
the words "be physical"
No.
like it's sorry, go ahead.
Now let me pull back up what you said to me before we turn on the mics, right? You said
Wow.
you said
So
right?
fucking-
flirting. You said flirting with intent, and I said what is intent, and you said to me
Mhm.
something along the lines of up until the point that you're about to say, hey, you want to be together, right?
No, I didn't even want to be together.
This is what you said. This is what we had a conversation about, and there was nothing else after that, right? So I'm going on what you said, on what we spoke about, right?
Okay.
I asked the question just now:
Yeah.
is flirting with intent okay in relationships? And then I said that entire spiel about up until the point where, dog, we's niggas. You know what I mean? You know what you're talking about, all right?
Mhm.
Body language and physical touch is part of getting to that level. No
If that's the case, then no.
no one is out here spitting game alone and then saying, yo, so you want to be my girlfriend? Nobody is doing that, brother. There's a lot in between talking to somebody and then saying, "Hey, you want to be together?"
If that's the
Right?
case,
And all of that is flirting. Listen, all of that is flirting.
If that is the case, I will have to jump on the other side of the fence and say I'm not okay with it. Because my interpretation is quite different. So I accept I am wrong here, I jump on the other side. Because I am not okay with my girls rubbing on anybody. So no. Cool. There we go. Next, please.
Okay, what I said was flirting is both what you say and your body language.
I mean,
Flirting. Go on, Ken, go on.
no, that falls in line with what we're saying, right? Like
Yeah.
it's all aspects of it. There's the hand holding, touching on shoulders, anything like that is involved
getting them-
in the flirt game as well. Like, but
Even just looking at them. And
Right.
yeah, for real. Yeah, eye
Flirting.
contact, all of that stuff.
Yeah, and the thing is, he asks flirting with intent. The intent indicates, hey, you want to do something. Right?
But anyway, I
He said he
think
wanted to use.
I guess the intent
Woman
was
can
meant
keep-
to be like, oh, you're gonna try and pursue this, like if you want it, but you don't want it. You're just seeing, do I still have it? That was trying to see. I'm testing to see that if my girl leave me tomorrow, do I still have it, or am I going to be a hot fucking mess?
or
that
how
was
about
trying to
this,
be
guys?
the question. But go on.
How about this? Why not just try out of the blue flirting with a girl?
It was just a fucking question. But all right, good.
I'm just saying, just try flirting.
I
with a
know,
girl.
I know. Okay, cool. That is also an option. It was just a question. So there you go. So
I'm
I got the answer.
Personally, I'm absolutely fine with my girlfriend flirting with other people. Absolutely fine with it. It's not for me. I wouldn't do it with someone with another woman.
What level of flirting are you talking about now, sir?
It's flirting. I mean, we both know where I draw the line as far as cheating is concerned, right? If you're going around rubbing up on people, touching them or whatever, that's different. That's cheating. If you're at a bar flirting, if you're at a party with your friends and you're dancing up on a man, whatever, that's the culture that we live in. It's Trinidad, right? If you're after work with your girls or you're after work by yourself and you're lying and you see a nice man outside and you're playing some games or whatever, that's up to you. I'm okay with that.
I disagree with that.
Well, that's
From the
you.
time
I'm okay with
my-
it. Right?
from
If
the
we're
time
out,
my-
just now wait, let me finish.
Yeah, sorry.
If I'm out with her, that's completely different. If I'm out with you, then this is our time. If you're by yourself, do you? Absolutely do you. Have your fun, because there are some people who are just flirty. There are some people who are just flirty, just like that. And that's absolutely fine. At the end of the day, to me, if no one's looking, I don't want it. And that's just it is what it is.
That's the truest statement. That is the truest statement.
We want other people to want the people that we have. It raises their value in our eyes. It's an ego thing, 100% an ego thing, and I'm absolutely okay with it.
I'm gonna reserve my statement.
Nah, I'm good. You see, if you actively flirting and you know you're flirting, and you realize you're flirting and you don't stop and you continue with it, then continue with a relationship with that guy, not fuck.
Yeah.
My girl had to be able to pull, man. I know, man. Sorry.
It has to be stated that there's you said that flirting with intent. There's also flirting without intent. You can
Exactly.
flirt without the goal of trying to convince the other person you're flirting with that you want to be in a relationship with, because you could just be naturally flirty and you can do that at work or any social environment that you're in. You can just be a naturally flirty person. But it's like, for instance, like you're at a restaurant and you're talking to the waitress. You can be flirty with the waitress, but you understand you'll never see that woman again probably ever in your life.
Then why mislead?
But it's not misleading. You're just being naturally conversationally flirty with that person.
It's a human thing.
It's just a human thing to naturally do that, to naturally compliment them and talk about them, and like if that compliment goes into how the person looks or anything like that, then that's just a naturally flirty thing that you're being. It's not misleading. You're just playing the game together. That's all it is.
The thing is,
when the intent comes with trying to start the relationship out of it, or talk about the future of being a relationship with it. That's when the intent comes.
Alright. So what you saying, like, if I bounce up your girl at a bar, and she knows me and you know each other, we're good. This goes for each one of you, like, and she flirts with me.
I leave her. I'm done.
But
Because you
it's
know
not.
what?
It has no intent in it, you know. She just
No,
flirts
I
with
leave
me.
her. I leave her. Right
It's
then
fine.
and
It's
there.
fine. It's fine with me.
Fine.
No.
Yeah,
What,
absolutely fine.
Nigo, what did you say, man? You said you can't leave your wife and what less? Because you ask her. What
The
kind of
question, no, the question is, if my girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
is flirting with Whatless,
You
right?
said girlfriend. So that's what you okay.
Right.
Cool, sorry. I missed it really, yeah.
Right?
Alright.
My girlfriend is flirting with Whatless. Absolutely fine. Whatless is flirting with my girlfriend? Absolutely not. Absolutely
Why?
not.
Wait,
Why
what
is this?
Nah,
Why is
nah,
this?
nah. Whatless is a dangerous kind of nigga, boy. Nah.
Well, so wait. So you gonna let your girl play with fire and wait for it to bite? Nah.
because
I get-
Whatless is my nigga, though. Whatless know boundaries. Whatless knows boundaries. My girl is naturally flirty. Okay, that's what she is.
Nah,
Look, I have a friend, right? Who, like, the way she speaks, people would think that she is flirting. People would think that, you know, she's trying to get a rise out of someone because of her voice and because of the way she speaks. I remember we were having a discussion and she told me that she was in one of those duty-free places in your airport, and she asked the guy who was working in the area for some help. And the way she asked for help apparently got the guy all sorts of flustered. It's just the way some people are.
Yeah, what? My girl is knowingly flirting with what? She's not the girl for me. Because that means she's knowingly playing with fire. A fire that she does not know how to deal with. I don't need that stress.
She's just trying to keep sharp for you, bro.
Nah, it's cool,
You know,
bro.
she's just trying to keep sharp for you, bro.
It's cool,
Yeah.
bro. I don't need that level of cool. That sharp.
I keep her extra sharp, right?
Nah, I don't need that.
I'll sharpen that pencil for you.
Okay, well, see, you would ask her that one important question that I can't deal with, and I'm good. I'm good. So here what? Keep.
What
like
is
you
that
said,
one important question?
No.
Whatless gonna pull up on your shorty like, hey, so family, you know, kind of panties you have one girl. And she's gonna tell him.
Yeah,
Gonna tell him.
And I'm done there. So you know what? Cool story. What less? Keep she. Like you said, keep she where she is. Have she now? All yours.
Yeah.
But I don't
Well,
want to.
we know what Ken is. We know Ken is gonna say absolutely not, because Ken doesn't even want his girl in a Trinidadian party for some reason.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's not bringing his girl to carnival.
It's about the respect. Do I have to say it's about the respect?
Like
I
I said,
do. She's flirting with me. I'm not flirting back. I never said I was flirting back.
Yeah, I know my
You
nigga,
are-
dog. I know my nigga. Come on.
Okay, pause. I didn't let you get that far, but the fact that she flirted with you is enough for me to. I don't need that stress in my life. It's cool.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is. If it goes from flirting to cheating, then, you know, obviously that's a different story. But this is the last one we have here, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If your wife cheats and gives you an incurable STD, what do you do?
But not AIDS.
That
What
is a
is this?
battlefield.
Come on now.
But
And
not
life is so fucking real.
Okay, let's say she gives you herpes or whatever. Some shit.
So you're
some shit you keep
surviving
for
with
luggage. Yeah, some shit you
Yeah.
keep for life, like luggage.
And here, that is a battlefield. Life is so fucking real, right? That is what was that? The Marco?
Probably, yeah.
nobody knows what
Nah,
So
If she cheats on me-
what are you
if
guys
she
doing?
cheats on
Come on.
me-
It's weird because there's so many aspects.
No, if she cheats on me, first begin with done. If you give me an incurable STD, well then, I don't know. I can't even fathom what I would do, or what I would want to do to her.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm in the same boat with this.
I'm not saying I will do something to her, but you will be thinking the world of shit to do to this person because
Yep.
they just fucked you up on immeasurable scale.
And I'd like to tell myself I'd be calm. But you know,
No
like
way,
you
calm.
always say stuff to yourself like that up until the moment actually happens, and then all hell breaks loose. It's like, like the only positive thing about this is that like it's gonna be a slam dunk when the divorce hearing happens because there's 2 bits of evidence that's saying that she shouldn't get a dime, and that's the only slightly ever so small good thing about this whole situation. Because that shit is sticking with you for life. You can't fuck nobody else after that.
You
It's
can
done.
if they have the same
You
thing
can,
as you.
you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, there's herpes like fucking harmony.
There's type 1 and type.
Is it like Tinder
Yeah.
for people with herpes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
like
there
there
is.
is.
There
Oh,
is.
okay.
It's not just herpes. Like when you go on the site, you sign up and say what STD you have,
Yep.
and they match you with people with the exact same thing that you have.
Oh shit. Did not know that. Okay, well.
So there's still a life
Yeah,
out there, guys. There's still a life out there.
I found out about that 2 years ago.
Live long and
Yeah,
prosper.
life.
Goddamn.
There's a life on
But
scratch.
let's go back to the point you just discovered this shit. This bitch is holding her face crying and you just like
Uppercut, spinning bird kick.
or it was you get a text from the doctor because she just got diagnosed and she lists your name. So you get a text calling. Someone has just said you have an STD. Text on your phone.
You might want to come in for a checkup.
You ever see those guys that walk with their girl and their hands around the girl's neck, behind the girl's neck, and they're walking with their hands there? That'd be. Let's go.
Wait, what?
You never saw that?
No, I haven't. No.
I really
What-
can't say that. I have.
What kind of people have you been hanging out with?
What are you talking
I've been
about?
hanging out with Trinidadians. Like his hand isn't gripped around her neck, and it's like the rest
I
of
have
of her
never.
neck, and they're walking, and he's just pushing her. That'd be
No.
me. Let's go, push.
We're on some border shit here, but keep going. We're on that border I'm hovering again. Keep going.
On the back of the neck and not in front of it.
He's saved because he says he's seen people do it.
Yeah, I've seen people do it.
Right? It's like
I've
asking
never
for a
done it.
friend.
Now,
What are we doing? Nico, you didn't say what you're doing yet, sir. You didn't say what you're doing yet.
I'm
Dog,
gonna go get
I really don't know. I really don't know. I mean,
The rage is, I don't know. What to do.
what do
You know
you
what?
do?
Okay, am I gonna see you guys on the news? Let's start with that.
No. Because just because you give me something, I'm not gonna throw my life away for it.
My
You
wife
think
ran
that
away.
anyone
Can
will find out?
anyone sees her, contact this number, please. Contact this number.
Yo, I mean, okay, look, I'm going to want to kill this woman. I'm going to want to kill her and her alone. That's it.
You're going to want to. Please state
Yeah.
that clearly that you're going to want
Right?
to.
I'm
said it.
going
He
to
said
want
twice.
to.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I'm not going to, but I
Your
would
answer,
want to.
good.
You know? The want would be there. However, you're gonna very calmly say, hey, we're going to court. I would like half of everything.
Not even.
Not
Wait,
even
you're saying,
half.
so you're
I want
saying
the
she
whole
knows-
thing. I want the whole thing.
Oh, I can get all of it. Absolutely,
Yeah.
I'm taking all of
She
it.
cheat on you
You didn't
and give you an STD.
you didn't sign that prenup. I want all of it.
Yeah.
You know, and we're gonna part ways, and I'm gonna find me a nice little shorty who has the same shit that I have, and we're gonna live long and prosper.
Oh, that's not the end of it for me.
Can watch more blood.
I'm finding every social, grabbing them results, and I'm posting it everywhere. And I'm saying, I got caught slipping. Make sure you don't. And I'm just I'm posting it. Probably gonna post it once every 6 months just to make sure that
Gonna make a website.
Oh,
Nah.
Can be 50 cent levels of petty.
There has to be some. I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for every.
I kind of feel like
Man,
I'm doing
Yes,
it for you.
saving your fellow man and woman, right? Yo,
Yeah, I'm saving my fellow people from this atrocity.
that's a world service, bro. I applaud you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
commend myself as
I
well.
kind of feel like
I don't know what I don't know what I would do.
What would make you think that, Marie? But I'm trying to protect the people.
I kind of feel.
I don't know what I would do, to be honest.
Would he be in the news?
What? I would get a divorce and I would show up at a family reunion and say, yes, I'm an ex-husband who she gave an STD to. Hey.
Yes,
I
the
would-
family have to know as well.
I would
Important that the family know.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, I'm showing up at the next barbecue. For sure.
Yeah.
In my slippers and everything. Slippers and my short pants.
I'll just be
Absolutely.
walking in, scratching.
Yeah. I'll be in that bitch looking like Ray Charles. Scratching my neck all torn up. Boy, Nikosi, what's wrong with your neck? Oh, you know, I got the herpes from your daughter.
Yeah.
She gave me the herb. Wait, careful. Don't use my cup, guys. Don't use my cup.
Don't use us either. Don't use us either.
I got it from the wife. I'm gonna get a t-shirt made.
Yeah.
You guys are the next level pet. But I love it. I fucking love it.
Like honestly, I really don't know what I would do, but I know I will flip out. I know.
Do you know are you going to be on the news? That's what I need to know.
I don't know how big my flip out would be.
You gotta smoke real weed, though.
If anything does happen, guarantee no one's finding out about it.
A lot of weed has to be smoked.
It could range from anywhere to hey, let's just get a divorce and go our separate. Ways to hey, passing out on the street, passing out pamphlets saying, hey, have you seen my wife? She's missing. Have you seen my wife? She's missing. It can range from anywhere between that. I'm telling you the utmost truth.
I'm sure I won't end up on the news. I'm sure about that. Because in the end, I'll just be like, well, fuck it. I can't undo what you've done. I will take everything. And I mean everything. I will take even if her fucking nail varnish and mascara just to throw it down the drain. I'm taking everything. Absolutely.
You say that now, but when the time comes, if something like that happens,
I am telling you. Okay, I know I
you
wouldn't
want to
kill the
hit
person.
her. I know I tell you would want to hit her.
But I wouldn't because what's worse? You know what's worse? Because me being in prison with herpes. That's worse.
Nah,
than being free.
at moments like that, logic just leaves. There's no logic. There's no thinking about no future. It's thinking about right now and what you gave me and how angry I am. And I bet I could just watch you burn.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. If shit like that happened, I wouldn't just go home and go crazy. I wouldn't.
I never say go crazy, you know.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't because I know
what
I
you
will
would
go
do,
crazy. I'm telling you, in a situation like that, what I will have to do, what I believe I will have to do, I will have to go to a friend and just chill. He asked me what's up, I won't tell him what's up. I'll be like, I need to be here because if I'm at my house with this woman, I will make news.
Can't go and tell a friend what happened. You'll be like, you came to my house to give me it?
That nigga gonna be spraying Lysol, throwing bleach.
Everything.
I said I won't tell a friend. I'll go there,
That nigga's gonna burn his couch.
Yeah.
What kind of friends do you guys have?
The door handle.
Y'all niggas.
The whole door going and get thrown out.
You guys are some cold
But
ones.
nobody can tell you what they will do because in a situation like that, the anger you'll be dealing with will be a different kind of anger. Something you never experienced before. Especially if it's your wife. Imagine how mad you get when a girl cheated on you when it was just your girlfriend. Imagine if it's your wife that you've been in, you found out she's cheated and she gave you an STD. That's something. Man, I don't even know how I would deal with that, to tell you the truth.
Wait, y'all ever got cheated on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn. Okay. I'm the only one.
No. Don't say that. Say you're the only one that don't know if you got cheated on.
True. You're right. I don't know if I've ever gotten cheated on. But you know what? I'm okay with that. But yo, thanks for listening, folks. That was the end of our podcast. Thanks for jamming with us again. It's good to have you guys listening again. Shout out to all the listeners out there, man.
You know what?
As always, What's up?
I was gonna tell us what you would do, guys. Tell us what you would do if you found out your wife cheated on your GBS. Well, I really want to know what your GBS would do.
True
I'm
say.
curious to see.
True say. So yeah, you folks can catch us every Friday on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or anywhere else that you listen to podcasts. And you can interact with us on social media. That's at GendPod on Twitter and at GendPodcast on Instagram. Thanks again for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell on YouTube so you get notified when we drop a new episode. As a reminder,
always brings out his bitch voice.
as a reminder, all the clips, all the segments, or some of them rather, are on the new channel, GDP Clips. That is GDP Clips on YouTube. We don't post those to the streaming platforms. Those only exist on YouTube. So yeah, that'd be it. Take it easy, fam. One.
Peace.